Hi everyone, my name's Sarah Hayes and I'm a junior at ISU, and I'm just going to talk to you guys about my program and my experience studying abroad. So last spring semester as a sophomore, I went to Florence, Italy. My school was called Lorenzo de' Medici. Some reasons I decided to choose this specific program was because I always knew I wanted to study abroad in Italy, and also because the advisors, they kind of recommended this program because of the amount of classes that it offered. I was able to take classes for my major and finish up some gen eds, and I also took Italian. So as for getting to Italy, right when I got there, I was just astonished by how beautiful it was. Right away, they put you into an apartment, and my apartment was really nice as well. I lived with 5 other girls. We all got along. We actually got really lucky with our apartment because we were just blocks away from all of the different classes, the advisor's office, things like that. Even if it was a little farther away, everything in Florence is walking distance, which really made a difference. I never had to use public transportation. I was able to walk everywhere. For my classes at LDM, I really enjoyed all of them. The professors were amazing. They really wanted you to just succeed and also just show that you were kind of learning things. So as long as I wouldn't say it was a lot harder, as long as you put in effort and you show the teachers respect and that you want to be there. The grading was pretty easy, so as long as you just put in effort, you will succeed in classes abroad. Most of the classes were based on a midterm, a final, and then a final exam and then a final paper. So my biggest advice there is kind of just start your papers and studying for the exams as soon as possible, because the last couple weeks abroad or in your host city, you want to be enjoying the city rather than cramming and studying and kind of cramming and writing that paper. So that was kind of a hard thing for me to finish all that stuff, but I also wanted to be enjoying myself in Florence. LDM and Florence were a really perfect choice for me. I wouldn't do anything differently. Both the study abroad advisors and the LDM advisors really make it easy and for you to get this opportunity, not stress, and they really help you in every way possible. Overall, all the places I was able to travel, Florence was my favorite city. Probably because I spent the most time there, and it really is such a magical city. It kind of has a small, homey feeling, but also there's so much history to see there, so you never really get bored even though it is a small city. My experience really kind of changed me for the better. I feel like I learned so much about myself there, and I also feel like I am a lot more appreciative of the things I have here in the U.S., but I also really admire how they live in Europe. It's very minimal, and you kind of realize that a lot of materialistic things we have here are completely unnecessary. So it really kind of puts things into perspective, especially when you come home from being abroad. So that's something definitely to look forward to. It really was the best experience of my life, the best 4 months. I wouldn't have done it any other way. When I got back to ISU, I actually decided to become a study abroad ambassador just because I wanted to help other students get the same opportunity, because I feel as if pretty much every student should be able to study abroad. Money, things like that shouldn't be a conflict, and I think it's really important to get the word out and get everyone to be able to get this same opportunity I did. Thanks for listening.